I've seen a lot of Ford GTs, but this is the first one I've seen in full exposed carbon. You're never gonna see anything like this again. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Sean, this is Dream Cars Daily, and we're off to Chicago. Headed to the Chicago Auto Show where we get to be kind of wined and dined by the manufacturers a little bit. That's always nice. I was considering not taking the Lamborghini and just driving a van or something, but Lamborghini. Yeah. All right, guys, we're ready to go. I don't travel without my pillow. Got my bag, the car, me. I probably could have packed a lot more stuff, but it doesn't leave a whole lot of space. So that's about it. Off to Chicago. I always say that a road trip needs coffee. Coffee. I have learned my lesson, and 20 miles means I need to stop now. No joke, the weather has changed significantly, and I am very, very happy to have winter tires and all-wheel drive again. One of the best things about taking the Lamborghini to Chicago is tunnels. Back at the Hyatt. I stayed here last year for the Chicago Auto Show, and I'm staying here again this year. It's super convenient, really nice rooms, so it works. I'm pretty sure it's customary at this point that I show you the room. I just need more light. Okay, well, I will show you the room another time when I have light. Okay, I found lights. So you can see the room and the skyline again. This is way better than what they hooked me up with last year. Last year I think I was looking at a rooftop. I put on my fancy sweatshirt for the media receptions. So the biggest reason to get here early is for the media receptions. I've got to go get my lanyard. I got to have my passes to get in, and I'm going to try and crash the Nissan party. I wasn't invited, but hopefully. Yeah, I put on my fancy sweatshirt, so I should be good, right? I failed at a lanyard. Apparently the media center is closed, but I'm still hungry. All the manufacturers give us free food and drinks so that we say nice things about them. So that Nissan Frontier has 1,000,000 miles on it. Job done. I wasn't invited to Nissan, totally crashed it. But off to Toyota where I was invited. You didn't take your chance to rip it around the block.
It actually did have to get around one time. So.
Okay. Well, hopefully you got on it a little bit and had some fun.
Quite enjoyable. Thank you.
How you doing?
All right.
You here for the Toyota event?
You got it.
Alrighty.
Keys are in it, parking brakes on.
Alright, sounds good.
Thank you.
Yep.
They say you're the guy that knows how to park a manual.
Oh, yeah.
None of the valets felt comfortable parking a Lamborghini, so it was self-parking valet today. So normally, I just come to these things for the free stuff, the free food, free drinks, whatever. And I'm not like a huge truck fan or whatever, but they did this whole Nightshade edition thing. And actually, I really like it. I had no intention of coming here to film cars or whatever, but all these trucks, they blacked out all the chrome. It's like this, almost like a gunmetal on the silver or gray or whatever. It actually looks pretty sick. So I thought I'd at least say something about it, you know, since Toyota fed me sushi and gyros and pizza and a couple drinks, and Toyota took good care of me tonight. So trucks are cool. Good morning. Auto show day one. Breakfast first, then cars. Coffee, breakfast, cars. I got out the door late, but I snuck in. Just got my breakfast. I've seen a lot of Ford GTs, but this is the first one I've seen in full exposed carbon. Were you opening it for me?
No.
I'm kidding.
No. Are you shaming me for being a cripple?
Yes, I'm handicap shaming you. What did you do?
Stress reaction in my femur.
Stress reaction.
Yeah, it's not quite. It's basically like it's not quite a fracture, but it could have been if we hadn't caught it early enough. So
you should be more careful.
I mean, hey, running's tough, man.
Not every day you get to see the cover off the SVJ. So, which one of these would be your favorite car?
I would say definitely the SVJ over there.
SVJ?
Mm-hmm.
What about the 720?
If they let you drive it out, you'd be lucky if you didn't break it by the end of getting on McFarland.
I'm pretty sure I'd break it sitting in it. Isn't that how they work?
Go test it.
Like
Doors open.
Like you touch them and they break?
It's more of a fire hazard if you touch them, honestly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm not real familiar with McLarens. I just know that I can't own one because I'll break it.
If you want to go sit in it, though, the door's open. Go test that. Go test that theory out.
I'm not touching it.
Oh, you don't want any liability?
No.
Don't worry, they've got your back here.
This is the first time I've seen a Taycan. They actually look really good in person. When I first saw them, I wasn't super impressed, but they look amazing in person. And they're so ridiculously quick. Not the biggest fan of electric vehicles, but I think I'd like to have one. Okay, so they have a lot of cars here, and I'm not sure. Really, I'm not sure that I should have words for that, but I don't have words for that. This is quite possibly the most ridiculous thing I am ever going to see. All right, so most of you guys out there know me as a supercar guy, and that means most of you are probably not even familiar with who George Barris is. But you also know that I'm a huge car guy, and I love everything. And I've been a car guy since I was like this big. And I used to read so much, and I immediately recognized this car as a George Barris car. The headlights and the ovals right there were almost like a signature of George Barris. I can notice it right away. This thing, they were telling me a little bit about it. It's probably one of the craziest cars here at the show. You're never going to see anything like this again, but this was signature Barris. Everything was over the top. Everything was overdone to the point of being extreme, being outlandish and just crazy and like nothing you'd ever see before. And this one definitely fits the bill. This thing is really, really cool. Last year, their fancy lunch thing was just open. You could just go in and get food. And this year, apparently, you have to dress in business attire, which is not what I'm wearing. So I guess I need to go buy a jacket. All the unveilings, all the conferences, I don't get into those things. I go to them when I have to. But this one I actually want to go to. They're unveiling the new Jaguar F-Type, so I'm going to share that with you.
Let's take a look.
So I came here to look at cars. This is not quite. And it says mobile delivery unit. Is this what they bring you the pizzas in?
Yeah, exactly. This is the Max Pro MREP. MREP stands for Mine Resistant Ambush Protector. It weighs a total of 38,900 pounds. It's got a
Does 0
payload
to 60 in like 4 minutes?
Yeah, exactly. 60 actually, I believe, is the max speed of this thing. So it's pretty heavy. Payload of 8,470. It sits 6 people in it. Usually it's a driver and a vehicle commander in the front seats, and 2 infantry guys or 4 infantry guys like myself in the back, ready to dismount and take the action to the enemy. It has a V-hole on the bottom. You can look at it, you just can't record it or take pictures of it. But basically it diverts all the energy and explosive away from us.
We won't go down there.
Okay. Yeah, we can mount the 50 caliber Mark 19 on the top for vehicle protection. Yeah, feel free to take a look around and take some good pictures of it.
I'm back in my room because this is not me. I can't do it anymore. I can't do it.